We begin tonight with a reported merger that would create a chemicals powerhouse. According to reports, two of America's oldest companies, DuPont and Dow Chemical, are in advanced merger talks. Both have market values around $60 billion, and the deal will likely be billed as a merger of equals. The Wall Street Journal reports the combined firm would then split into three, focused on agriculture, specialty chemicals, and materials. And that sent shares of both companies soaring. Both Dow component DuPont and Dow Chemical rallied about an equal amount, a little less than 12%. If the deal goes through, it would cap a tumultuous year for DuPont, whose CEO stepped down in October after winning a proxy battle waged by an activist investor. And the merger would be one of the year's biggest. Why? Why would DuPont, founded more than 200 years ago, and Dow, more than 100 years old, the top two suppliers of industrial chemicals and crop seeds, join forces? Growth? Sure. A slow-growth economy is not a great way to keep shareholders of an industrial giant happy, let alone restive activist shareholders, the kinds that have bedeviled both companies in recent years. Dow CEO Andrew Liveris, who reportedly would become executive chairman of the new company, is said to have pursued a DuPont deal for more than a decade. And DuPont's brand new CEO, Edward Breen, is said to have been in talks not only with Dow, but with Syngenta, also a seed maker. But a Dow-DuPont mega company would become the world's second largest chemical company, with $90 billion in sales, trailing only Germany's BASF. The new company would sell 17% of the world's pesticides and be the third largest supplier of crop chemicals. U.S. farmers would buy nearly half their corn seed and almost 40% of their soybeans from the newly combined company. Shareholders might like those numbers, but the farmers who buy those seeds will probably be heard from when the Justice Department tries to figure out whether the deal passes regulatory muster.
If it does go through, there'll be significant concessions, certainly more than the company is willing to make in the first go-round. This is going to be a political issue. It's about jobs. It's about the economy. It's about two companies that people actually know the names of and probably care about.
Dennis Berman wrote a column in today's Wall Street Journal about this year's rash of large-scale mergers. 2015 is already the record holder with more than $4.3 trillion worth of deals done. Pfizer buying Allergan for $150 billion. Anheuser-Busch InBev landing SAB Miller, $106 billion there. And Charter Communications taking over Time Warner Cable for $55 billion. And while Berman sees the logic in the DuPont-Dow deal, he also questions whether some of the mergers are motivated for the right reasons.
It seems that the mantra or the emotional state of the U.S. executive is, I don't want to lose my job. I want to play it safe. I don't want to lose. And as any coach knows, if you're playing a sport and you're playing not to lose versus playing to win, that has its own set of consequences, and we'll see what those are in the years ahead.
And we'll see about this possible deal perhaps as early as tomorrow.